Hi, and welcome to another episode of my Friday webcasts. And before we get started, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about this t shirt. This is for my friend Johnny French Fry, or AKA Johnny Hollywood. See, I saw this shirt on him the one day and I said, oh my God, I want that shirt. And so when I see something I want, whether it's a t shirt or whatever, I'm willing to do what it takes, to get the shirt. So I'm like, you want a reading, whatever you need, I'll take the shirt. And I guess the shirt was more valuable to him. He said it was a toss up, but I just want to let you know, Johnny, I made it happen. I found the t-shirt, and you know what? I got it for 40% off. So I guess you missed out on the reading for this Friday. Everybody seems to be a little out of sorts today, whether that's crankiness or just feeling like things are not kind of working out. It seems the road seems a little bumpy, and that's because it's a Mercury retrograde is coming on us. So the next 3 days leading to the retrograde is kind of pivotal. It's usually when things kind of slow down and messages get lost, miscommunication, things get a little frustrating. Mercury retrograde, if you don't know anything about it, look it up on Google. It's all about delays and making sure that you don't get too frustrated and you know what's going on. So I will put a link to what the retrograde is, but that starts on the 21st and lasts through November 9th. Okay, so no new contracts, no new business. It's really good to catch up with old friends. It's really good to finish projects. So tie up loose ends, declutter your home, anything that has to do with a in the beginning. So redo, re-edit, replace, repair. But nothing new. No new clothes, no new house. If it happens, it happens. But there's probably going to be more delays around that stuff, and you're going to get frustrated. But just know it's not just you. Okay, so we're going to get to the reading. Before we get to the reading, one of my friends from Scranton, her name's Christine, she saw a post by another medium yesterday about when things don't work out, it's for your highest and most suitable good. And she was kind of asking me to discuss that and what that means. And what that means is if whether something is good or bad that happens, whether a door gets closed or an opportunity gets missed, or something just doesn't happen that's according to plan, for your highest good means that something better is coming along and something that may be more beneficial to you in the long run might be coming in the future. So sometimes if we stay on track, it's so easy to get excited about things that are good and to get bummed out about things that are technically bad. But I don't see either one as an issue. I see that things don't happen because better things are on the horizon for your highest vibrational good. So if you fully trust, if you fully have faith that you are in your zone and you're doing everything you can to make the best decisions for yourself, the right decisions, sometimes not the easiest ones, but the right ones, then you are in a path of your highest vibration. And the things that are supposed to come to you are going to come to you. And sometimes we can get bummed out if we think something is right for us, whether that's an opportunity, a career, a job interview. But when we miss that, if we look back on things that happened maybe 10 years ago in our life, so try to do that. Try to think about the things that didn't happen for you 10, 15 years ago and look at where your life is now. And you might see that you wouldn't maybe be married to the person you're married to. You maybe not have the job or the career that you have now if certain doors didn't close or didn't open. So basically, what's suitable for your highest good is really going to happen if you trust that the events that are happening, if you pray, you meditate, and you're making the best decisions for yourself, you're taking care of yourself, those things will come. Okay, so now it's on to our Friday reading, and we're going to use the Healing with the Fairies Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So I'm going to pick a couple cards for today that might make sense for you and can lead you into your weekend with some insight as to what's going on. Okay, the first card is Stand Your Ground. Okay, so if you have a situation where you're really trying to make some headway for yourself, you're really trying, and I think what they're talking about here for people is not to be aggressive in situations, more to stand your ground with your self-care. I think that's really what right now is trying to teach us. So if you're in a situation where you're constantly giving, and it's really at the expense of yourself, make a list of the things you need to do for your self-care and stand your ground with them. Okay, so make sure that if you put a boundary down, if you say, hey, this is what's best for me, make sure you stick by that. So standing your ground is more in this sense for your self-care, and you don't need to make excuses. You don't need to explain yourself. It's important that you stand your ground. Sometimes with yourself. Sometimes when we talk about stand your ground, you may think it has to do with other people, but sometimes it has to do with standing your ground when it comes to your own boundaries. So that's going to be really important for this weekend for you. Higher consciousness. Okay. And this is Sock, by the way. He's sleeping, but that's my Siamese cat. I don't think he wakes up for recordings. But anyway, for your higher consciousness, it's so important for you to stand your ground for your own self-care, because if you're not taking care of yourself, that access point to your intuition, to the insight that you'd be receiving from the divine, guiding you and your own inner compass of what to do, is pretty much blocked. So that's why they're together. Stand your ground and higher consciousness are kind of coming into the same zone this weekend so that you can access really what decisions you need to start making for yourself. And this is kind of funny. Vacation. Okay, it looks like a lot of you might need to take a break and do something fun. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you have been working toward your goals in the past couple months, been trying to really push forward. The last 2 months have been crazy. The energy has been moving so fast. Now is the time to, maybe if you can't take a vacation right now, at least you might be able to maybe plan one. That might be a really good idea. Plan a vacation for yourself, whether it's just a day trip, a 3-day weekend, or in the winter you want to go away for a week. And sometimes if you can't get away, a vacation might be just turning off your phone, creating a nice ambiance in your house, inviting someone over, watching a movie, eating some popcorn, and just chilling. So vacation is much needed. So if you're thinking about planning a trip, do it. Just do it and do it. Okay, so I usually pick 3 cards. And today I'm going to pick a bonus card because I feel like we need to tie this reading up with one more card. Okay, so this is my clarification card, tying it all together and seeing what we could do to summarize this reading. Okay, financial flow. All right, so a lot of you might be needing new jobs, might be needing some money. So what it's saying is these are the steps you need to take, even though it seems kind of counterproductive to take a vacation to increase your financial flow. It actually might put you in standing your ground with your boundaries for self-care, raising your consciousness, taking a vacation. These are all things that you think, well, I'll do that after my finances get better. But I'm telling you that this is clarifying for us that this is the subject that we're working on, financial flow. It's important that you do these things so that your finances could get better. Believe it or not, sometimes it works in reverse. So please, as always, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get these videos in your email box every week in case you miss them online. And I will see you next Wednesday and Friday for Marissa and Friends and my Friday webcast. Have a great day, and as always, have a very happy and safe weekend. Bye!